Before any race, you have the night before. So the night before is the best time to prep everything you need for the event, so you're not thinking about the morning of. So I want to walk you through what I'm going to be bringing on my 50-mile run tomorrow. So let's get started. So for me and my nutrition, there's a couple things I've learned over doing multiple endurance events. And one is nutrition is incredibly important. I've done a few Ironman where I've just literally crashed. I've had massive stomach pains and I really couldn't function. I was basically walking the entire marathon. So there's a science between what you are going to consume during the race, between the amount of fluid you take in, the sodium, the calories, the carbs. So I kind of calculated what my body needs, which is pretty standard, but I would tend to find myself as a heavier sweater than others based upon what I've learned. So the game plan for tomorrow, what I'm going to pack is it starts with fluids. So for me, I have these Solomon kind of small water bags that slide right into my vest, which you'll see. Each of these is 500 ml. So each of these I want to have one an hour. So I carry 2 with me at all times. 2 can give me roughly 10 to 12 to 13 miles, depending on how fast I'm going or what the distance is. And based upon the course, the Dirty German, which I'll be doing, they have different aid stations every 4 miles. So I'll always have fluids on me. So this is where I start, but you don't drink water. I also don't drink Gatorade. So I've found a product that I like a lot. It's called Scratch. So I'll be rotating between fruit punch and also orange. So I'll kind of float these 2 together. And what I use 2 1.5 scoops. And this 1.5 scoops gives me roughly, 120 calories, 30 grams of carbs, and then we have a whopping 600 milligrams of sodium. So that's what I take for my fluid intake, but that by itself is not enough. My body needs 500 ml of fluids, which you're gonna get right here, one of these. It needs roughly 200 to 250 calories and approximately 60 to 75 milligrams of carbs and 500 to 600 milligrams of sodium. So the combination I found worked really well is start with something like this. And I layered in there with these little gels. So over the course of 1 hour, I want to consume one of these bags. So they're small, they're chewy, they're fruity, but them by themselves is not the perfect day for me to be eating all by itself. So these things I do like as a starter, but they're not the main course. Main course for me also can be a little salt or it could be sweet. So Fig Newtons are an endurance racer's best friend. These things are perfect. You have 2 cookies, 2 delicious cookies, 100 calories, 95 milligrams of sodium. So it gives you a good combination between this plus the hydration I'm taking. So I'm pretty much prepared with what I need. 1 packet per hour, so 2 cookies per hour I'll take with my drink. Or the other good thing I love is pretzels, a salty snack that I could throw in, and it's basically a handful of pretzels. Gives me the right combination of the carbs and calories I need in addition to the fluids I'm taking. So I'll show you how I prep everything, but that's the general gist of what I'm going to be doing during the race. Post-race, a little different. So right after the race, I have a recovery drink, again, Scratch. I do two scoops of this. It's roughly 200 calories, 270 milligrams of sodium. It has some sugars in here. It gives me kind of the fuel I need. I'll pair this with a banana and probably a bar right after the race. And then I'll start adding in real food as soon as I can. So I'll walk you through the prep right now. So first thing is, I'm not gonna load these bad boys up with water, but what I will do is I'll take this and I'll do 1.5 scoops in each one of these different bags. And then the best secret I've learned about prepping for any big race, as I mentioned, do it all the night before. But the secret here is these little mini snack bags, Ziplocs. And then what I'll do is I will load up everything I need in each of these bags. So what I'll do is I will take really 3 scoops of my hydration, and that will give me 2 full hours of fluid in here. And I'll basically dump half a bag in one, half a bag in the other, and I'm all set. I'll also do the same thing for my Fig Newtons. So you're gonna see, taking 2 Fig Newtons, this gives me 1 hour of food during my race. So now I know I grab this bag and I'm good to go for my 1 hour. I don't have to think about it, and I can rotate between Fig Newtons, half of a banana, a handful of pretzels, which I'll also prep tonight as well. Maybe it's a pickle if I'm feeling adventurous. So there's all these different things I can add into my overall kind of baggage of things I'm going to carry with me. But luckily on a race, you do have these aid stations. So you can just pop in, grab something. I wouldn't encourage you trying something for the first time at an aid station, at a race. That's usually not a recipe for success. But supplementally, I think it's great. It's fantastic. You could probably try things during the event. I find when I do long events, I typically throw my nutrition plan out after a few hours or maybe after 5 or 6 hours. And I'm like, just give me something new, give me something different. And ultimately, I've gotten through these races. So let me prep everything right now. I'll show you what it looks like. All right. And I'm back. It's a lot of work prepping before a race. But again, doing everything the night before makes it so much easier. Outside of the fact, tomorrow for my race, I'll probably be leaving my house around 4 in the morning to make sure I'm there on time. It's a bit of a drive and also to settle down the nerves, get the parking spot close enough to the start and finish line so you're not walking too far, and just get settled into my routine before a big training day or a big race. So I have everything outlined in front of me, what I've done. I'll walk you through exactly what that looks like now. So we have in here, we have our first hour, second hour of fluids. Then I have everything done in little mini bags. So these are 2-hour blocks, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 and 8. So that 8 plus my initial 2, I'm prepared for 10 hours out there on the course tomorrow. I'm guessing hopefully I'll finish right around there, but at worst comes to worst, I always could pick up something at the aid stations to help me get through the last little bit of the race if I need to. On the nutrition side, I did everything in the bags like I talked about. So these are simple when you go and get a gel, it's all packaged up for you. So this figure at hour 1, I did a combination of pretzels with some fig Newtons here for hour 2. Hour 3, I'm going to go switch over to some grape. And I did blocks of 2 hours here to make it a little easier because there's a lot of bags I'm going to be carrying. So 2 fig Newtons equal an hour, pretzels, chews, pretzels, and fig Newtons. So altogether, we have 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 hours worth of food, 10 hours worth of fluids. What's nice, again, on a race day, you will have tons of aid stations to play with. So half of a banana, they'll have boiled potatoes tomorrow, so I can get that. Some cookies, some chips. So give me the carbs I need, give me the calories I need, give me the sodium I need in combination with what my primary fuel source is basically these bags of fluid. And then at the end of the race, I have already prepared a quick recovery drink. So again, remove the cognitive load, just make it easy, dump this into water. And also a bar. I'll be doing peanut butter and chocolate at the end, a little savory. And most races do have cups, but I typically go with my own cup. If you put it in my pocket, or I have a running vest, which you'll see. But this is also great, helpful. You have it wherever you need to. You don't need to worry about what's out there. And some of the other races, also trail races, a lot of them don't have any plastic cups with them. So tomorrow's race does. I'm still going to bring this. I'm eco-friendly. What can you say? I want to save the environment for the kids. But regardless, I always have my cup with me so I can stop anywhere. I can fill it. I can use it for whatever I need to. So I'm ready to go. So that's the food for tomorrow. Everything is ready for race day.